if you can give me just like 8 or 9 minutes of your life, I promise to give you back at least 17 years. Okay. I know 8 minutes for most of us who are used to doom scrolling on social media, it may seem like a long amount of time, but I promise, number one, not to waste your time. I believe what you're going to discover in this video, for most of you, it is going to be something that is going to help set you free and give you your life back. And so for me, the last 17 years of my life, I've found myself struggling with a particular thing. And if I know anything about the YouTube algorithm or just humanity in general, this may be something that you struggled with as well. And the second that you have a conscious awareness that this problem exists is when you can begin to do something about it. And so, what I am talking about in this video is that for the last 17 years of my life, and maybe for a long portion of your life as well, you've given yourself over to the opinions of other people. And those opinions have caused you to live a life that is safe, a life that is restrictive, a life that is less fulfilling than what you were designed and created to experience in this world. So many of us have been so concerned what other people's opinions and their projections of what we're doing, what we do for work, what we wear in terms of clothes, where we live, all these opinions that people form about us. Even some of you guys, you know that you're called to create. You know that you have this burning desire to do something creative, maybe like starting a YouTube channel, sharing your thoughts with people, but you're so concerned about what others would think about you that you haven't been able to take that action. And so this past week, there were some people I really, really, really cared about their opinions. And they said some things and they did some things that were, to me, hurtful. And what I want to save you from is, even though those things that they said were hurtful, I was able to find liberty from some of those things. That if this crushing weight of the worst thing in my mind that could happen, and I saw that I survived it, and I'm still here and I'm still thriving, that maybe it's all right if these next 17 years I focus on the things that I want to do for me. And I hope, I pray that as you're watching this video, that you're saved from those moments of being defeated by what people think about you, by what people may even say about you, that you begin to give yourself permission even today to move into that creative space, to move into that place of finding you. For the last 17 years, I've had peace in my mind, not complete peace, because for the most part, every action that I did was weighted down by the thoughts of other people, what other people were going to think about me for choosing those actions. You see, as a young child, I began to care deeply about what other people said about me because I always felt alone. Even though I had a twin brother, um, I had some abandonment issues that I struggled through. My mom wasn't there, my dad wasn't there. And so I was always doing things that I believed would try to make myself look perfect in other people's eyes. And this was so stressful to carry these things, not just the last 17 years, but maybe even the last 36 years of my life that I've carried these things about being overly concerned about what others would think, because I didn't want to be seen as less than. I didn't want to be seen as imperfect. I thought that way that I at least could find a few people who would love me, a few people who would accept me for who I was. And the more that I learned to hide who I really was and be calculated in everything that I did and everything that I said, the more I began to realize that I was losing me. And so my hope of this video is to let you know that it's okay to be the person that you are. It's okay for you to find peace in showing who you are to the rest of this world. And I pray that you feel a little bit of liberty today, that especially when it comes to the creative things that you were put here to do on earth, that you wouldn't have any more limitations, that you would see the chains and the shackles of your life being broken, that you can step into that creative space, that you can step into everything that you're called here to do, that there's a reason why you like the things that you like. And I hope that this video gives you permission to be more of who you are, so that we get to know the real you. And so my name is Ryan. I plan to show you more of me every single day, and I hope this video helped.